and welcome to a very special edition today of the Love Talk Show. I'm your host, Chrissy B, and tonight I have a very special couple with me, and actually we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the show, and that's why I've brought on this very fantastic couple to tell you all about their love life, how they got together and everything. But also, they don't know it yet, but afterwards we're going to be doing a little quiz with them to find out exactly how much they really know about each other, and if they get any of the questions wrong, they will need to do a forfeit. So I'm really looking forward to that. So let's introduce our lovely couple for tonight. We have, as you know them, Helena and James. Hello.
Oh my God, I'm a bit scared about the quiz.
Thank you for allowing me to take over your show.
It's a pleasure.
For a little while.
We wouldn't have anyone else.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we really want to get to know you even more. Obviously, you've been hosting the show for over about a year now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how's it been going for you? How have you been enjoying doing the show?
Well, it's been a learning curve because it's our first program together. Also, we've had amazing guests on over the course of a year, and of course we learn ourselves with the experiences of those who are on the show and what they've been through, and hopefully the idea is to help people at home in their relationships as well.
Okay, now you are quite open about your own relationship, but I'd like to find out even more. Okay. So if I'll start with you, James. What was life like before Helena?
Life was great. In a way. Well, I was single, working very hard. I had one bad experience in my love life prior to meeting Helena.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, it was, I dated someone for a few months that I think I got very emotionally involved before even checking if this person could be the right person for me.
Was it like, I finally got a girlfriend, so let me hold on to her?
Yes, and when you say I finally got a girlfriend, not that I have problems finding one.
just wanted to make that clear.
Just to make that clear. But you know that, like we said in many of the shows, that before you go all out emotionally, you need to know first who the person is, what they're about, their character, personality. And I did the opposite. So by the time I noticed this person wasn't right for me, I was so emotionally involved. It was really, really hard for me to break that relationship off.
But you did manage to, obviously, in the end.
Indeed. And it changed, actually, when that relationship ended, and eventually I met Helena. I said to myself, this time I'm going to do exactly the opposite. I'm going to be quite stern and quite, emotionally detached, which is also not a good idea.
It must have been a joy at the beginning.
It's a long story.
And
when my turn comes.
Yeah, but then, I understood that there has to be a middle ground, and I changed. But I changed as a result of that first experience. So
okay, so it was a bad one, but in the end it turned out well.
It helped me to do things in a better way.
Okay, and how about you, Helena? Before James, what was life like for you?
He was my first boyfriend by choice, because I never really wanted to get married in the first place.
Why is that?
Because of my past and, growing up in a family with, a bit of, with some challenges and everything. I didn't like the idea of having someone in my life that would... I had a wrong idea of marriage, of course, that I would be bossed around, there would be abused and things like that. I don't know why, it's just, things that I've seen in the past with people around me and stuff. And I was always very independent, and I thought to myself, I don't need anyone to be happy and lead my life. So, of course, I was very immature back then. I was a teenager. And then, I've grown, I've matured, and I understood what a relationship is about. And of course, when I met this lad here, when I met him, he kind of made me change my mind without saying much. Do you understand?
He was a positive influence.
He was.
But tell us, what were your first impressions of him? Because I believe you saw a photograph of him, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what did you think? Did you think, wow, he's gorgeous?
Okay, a friend of mine said, I'm sure I know someone, I don't know, you guys, you could really,
You're gonna
maybe
hit it off.
Yeah, and I said, because I was still single, never had a boyfriend. I was 17 at the time. And I was like, because I was very like suspicious of men, so I was keeping myself for the one who would deserve me. And
it's nice to have that self-respect,
yeah,
confidence.
that's how I saw things. And then I said, oh yeah, show me his picture. And then I looked at the picture and said, yeah.
Thanks for that.
No, but let me explain the angle, the picture that he sent me. I couldn't see his face very well.
Yeah.
You know, that my friend showed me. I said, oh yeah.
Did you see a picture of her as well?
Yes.
These were our friends trying to...
Actually, I saw a picture and I heard a recording. Someone recorded her saying a little bit about herself. It was very funny.
This was our friends, trying to...
So what was it like because you came over to the UK, didn't you? You were already here, weren't you, James?
Yeah.
What happened that first meeting? What did you talk about? What did you do? How was it?
Well, actually, he happened to visit my country.
Oh, right. Is that where you first met?
Country, in Portugal. He went there for 3 days or something.
Yeah,
and we actually met there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did sparks fly?
Initially, there were no sparks because I'll tell you why. Because like I said, I had this thing that I wasn't going to be emotionally involved from the beginning. That I was going to take my time and get to know her, and that's what we did. So we walked, in some beautiful parts of the city. We spoke. I was only there for 3 days.
But did you get along though? Could you tell that you were really
we did.
like?
I
there were
liked
no awkward
him.
silences.
No, I think there
a little bit.
We were. It's like I was her first boyfriend date kind of thing, so she was a little bit reserved, awkward maybe.
I did ask you a few direct questions.
Yeah.
So.
We asked her.
Really? Like what?
He comes, we went out and then I liked him first time I saw him. I said, I didn't say anything to him. I said, I like his attitude, the way he stands, the way he stands, and he seems to be quite confident. I like that. And he was also a bit serious. He wasn't too, trying to make jokes all the time to see if he could get the girl or something. But we went out for dinner. Was it dinner or lunch? And then he didn't know what to say to me. I think I came across a bit too harsh or something.
Elena was very, she's very, at that time and still today, she comes across very determined, right? So I think I wasn't used to that because the person I dated before, she wasn't like that. So I felt a little bit taken aback, but I thought, no, but that's good.
So you weren't intimidated. That's great that you weren't intimidated by her.
I said that's the kind of person.
Now, before we go to a break, I'd like to also show you this video. Now we filmed someone all the way in another. I won't say where because you're going to see in a minute. In another country, and they have a few things to say to you both. So let's take a look.
Aww.
Hi Helena and James, best wishes here from Hong Kong and congratulations on your first year anniversary of the Love Talk Show. We are very big fans of yours here in Hong Kong. My name is Wylan, that's my lovely wife Sonia. We know you for quite a few years, and even James, you were there at our wedding. So for us to see you making the program with so much success is a joy. My wife as well, she's watching every week.
Yes, I subscribe to your program. I watch it all the time and I love the program with Aline and Alvaro. Maybe because we are friends, I know the story, a little bit of the story of both, and I could see the success in their marriage. So I really like it. In general, I like all the programs because they are actual. We can relate to that no matter where we are. The same problems, the marital problems, they are everywhere, and it has been a real help for everybody here in Hong Kong.
The program is very universal because when we talk about relationships and love life, anybody needs guidance, advice, and helpful tips regarding marriage and relationships. So it doesn't really matter which culture or where you live around the world. The program has been very practical and very helpful indeed. So Helena and James, we would like to invite you to visit us here in Hong Kong to have one of your programs here. So the door is open. You can visit us anytime. Just let us know when you're available and we will invite people here in the community to join us in a special Love Talk show in Hong Kong.
Wow, so you have an invitation to go to Hong Kong now. You can't turn that one down.
I am ready to go.
We'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, so you've got a big following. That's really good. Now back
really
to the
like
two of you.
them.
So the two of you got on really well from the start. I'd like to know now, what would you say was the most difficult phase in your relationship, even after you got married, and how did you deal with it? Because obviously you do give advice to couples on a daily basis through the seminars that you do, and obviously through your show as well. But obviously you've been through stuff yourselves to be able to help others. So what kind of advice would you give? Maybe a problem that you went through that you'd like to share?
I'm sure Helena will agree that the first year was very, very difficult. And it was difficult because, you know, I left home when I was 15. Helena left home.
Young.
Very young, yeah. Helena left home when she was 16, 17. So we were very, very independent when we first got married. We had been, you know, on our own and was working since I was very young. So when we came together, it was two very independent people coming together. It was a big problem because, you know,
I can imagine.
To make decisions, imagine two people wanting their own way and not budging at all.
And small things, you know, relating to small things, we would argue for very small, petty things.
And how did you actually turn that around then? So the first year was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it was difficult because, like Helena said, we would argue a lot because Helena had this thing that she was very forward, which I like and is good, but I felt challenged when she would do that. And when a man feels challenged, immediately you don't budge. So then we would start arguing because I wouldn't budge, she wouldn't budge.
Why did you feel the need to be like so challenging?
I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose because I understood the meaning of marriage for myself, and I thought, okay, now it's not only you, there's two people, now you and the other person, so you need to, you know, meet halfway, talk about things, don't make decisions on your own and things like that. And I remember just one thing about him feeling challenged. When he wouldn't do what I wanted, I would get really upset.
Would you turn on the waterworks?
Well, you mean the crying? Yeah. I used to cry a lot. I feel so silly. I mean, I will just say it as it is because we like to be very honest with our viewers. You know, this is exactly what happened. I used to cry out of anger, and then I don't know. Maybe he thought, oh, maybe she's trying to soften me a bit, so I can just say yes to her, or for her to have her way. But
did it work, James?
Not
really. Do you know what? The first times he would say, all right, stop crying. It's over. We already spoke about this. This was at night time when we were already in bed sleeping. I would turn my back and then cry, and then he would, you know, quite silently, but he knew. And then there was a time he wouldn't even care. He would fall asleep straight away.
That's so cold-hearted, James.
And then that's when I started changing. I said, you know what? I'm not weak like this. I was never weak. So I'm not gonna...
So then you changed.
I changed.
Okay.
I said, no. Helena, you got this wrong.
We have to go to a quick break.
It's not about you.
This is fascinating stuff. We're going to go to a quick break. And after the break, so we're going to find out a little bit more. But also we're going to do our love quiz to see how much your hosts know about one another. And also forfeit if they get it all wrong. Join us after this. Welcome back to our very special edition of Love Talk Show, and we are getting to know your hosts, James and Helena. Now, before the break, you were both talking about some difficulties that you had in your first year. Now, you used to cry a lot. Emotional blackmail, I would call it. James, how did you handle things?
Not well. I used to.
You didn't cry though, did you?
No.
Too much.
I think I probably cried maybe once, or don't know. Anyway, I used to deal with, if we had an argument or a problem, I used to say, look, this is not my problem. It's her mistake. She has to come back to me and apologize. Wow. And even then, I would, it wouldn't be enough. So I would do this thing of the silent treatment.
Proud.
Yeah. we had the silent. I did the silent treatment. Sometimes it would go on for days.
Yeah.
Wow,
You know,
that must have been hard to deal with, Helena.
Yes, and the thing is, you know, Chris, for me it was really difficult, and still is sometimes, to talk about serious stuff, to talk about feelings, to talk about why you're upset. So for me to learn to stop doing that it wasn't helping me, it wasn't helping her, it wasn't helping our marriage, it was really hard. So initially, when I started to try and talk about a problem, I would say, oh yeah, let's talk, yes. I didn't know really what to say, but you know, that for me, because I saw that what I was doing wasn't helping my marriage. It was I wouldn't say destroying it altogether, because we were happy, but there were these moments that
it wasn't helping your marriage to develop,
Yeah.
exactly.
was it?
So that for me was really hard to change, but eventually it did.
That's
We
great.
had other little problems, but you know, these were the main ones.
Yeah.
But you know.
But now it's great, because that's just an example as well to our viewers, because maybe you are going through a marriage problem at the moment, or a relationship problem, and you're thinking, gosh, is this going to last? How long is this going to last for? But you see, they're now hosting your Love Talk show and also doing seminars. But enough of their problems and their issues and their marriage and everything. We are going to find out how much they know about each other. We're going to do a little quiz, and like I said, that's for you. There will be a forfeit if you get any of the questions wrong. Okay, so I'll give you a marker penny.
Thank you.
Now, I'd like you to kind of I don't want you to be able to see what each other's writing, okay?
Okay.
No, now you're facing each other. No, turn the other way so you can't see each
No,
other.
I know him. He's gonna try to read my.
Yeah. I think
All right, so I'm going to start off with, first of all, Helena.
Yeah.
You have to write really quickly, okay, because I haven't got much time. Helena, what is his favourite dessert? James, what is your favourite dessert? You write it down. Quickly.
I don't know if I
You
have
need to know these off the top of your head.
I don't know if I have one.
You know the one we have sometimes in the evening.
No, you're not allowed to stop the cheats. Bad. Let's see, right, Helena says ice cream, James says... Oh, okay, you got one right, okay.
Yay!
Same thing.
Right, James, what dates did you get married, including the year? Both of you write that down.
Easy.
Let's have a look if you both got it right. Yep, okay. Helena,
I'm good with dates.
what's his favourite film? James, what's your favourite film?
Yeah.
So many. Okay.
Oh my God, his favorite.
Don't cheat, Helena, don't look at his paper.
I'm gonna put one of my favorites because I have quite a few.
Quickly. Right, James. What's that? Natural Libre. Oh God, they got that one. Okay. All right. No mistakes yet. Okay. James, what's her favourite colour? Helena, write your favourite colour down.
That's a tough one. Let's see.
Quickly.
I have two.
The viewers are waiting. No, you can't put two. One or the other. Which one? I'm being tough here.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
No.
Oh yeah, we got one wrong. Definitely forfeit. Okay, let's carry on.
I don't like green colors.
Just because she's wearing it today, that's why.
So that's one wrong.
That's one wrong. Okay, don't worry. Okay, James, what part of the chicken does Helena like best?
The one I always eat.
Well, let's see. Okay, you got that one right. Right, James. No, sorry, Helena.
All right, let's just clarify that it's her favorite part, but I always eat it because she always insists on me having it.
Oh, that's love for you, getting the best bit of chicken. Now, if James had £1,000 at his disposal to spend on himself and himself alone,
I know what he
what would
get.
he buy?
Okay.
Write it down, James. Okay, let's see. Yeah, camera. Oh, you guys are doing really well. Oh my gosh, I think you might just have the one forfeit. The same question now to you, James. If Helena had £1,000 at her disposal, what would she buy for herself?
Okay.
Let's see. More new clothes, new wardrobe. Oh my God, you guys are actually quite good. All right. Right, this game you got one wrong. We've got another quick game. Okay, now this one. Oh, where's the other pink paper? Okay, you get a pink and a blue paper. I'm trying to run through this. We've got 6 minutes left towards the end of the show.
Actually,
right.
that went better than I expected.
It actually went quite well. I'm pretty impressed. Your hosts know each other pretty well, guys. Right, so now, if you can sort of like, face back to back a little bit.
I don't know how this is going to work on the camera, but okay.
So if James is the answer, you both put up the blue, okay? And if Helena is the answer, you both put up the pink, all right? So this is a quick one, okay? No time thinking. Who has the best singing voice? Who has the best family?
Did we get that right, by the way?
Yes. Right. Who is the most high maintenance? Who buys the best gifts? Oh, wow. Who's the best dancer? Oh, okay. A bit of a dispute there. Who's most likely to talk whilst watching a movie?
Always. And must I say always?
Who will look better in 20 years? Oh, disagreement there. Who's the most decisive? Okay. Who's better in a crisis? I don't know, man, you need to step up. Who takes longer in the shower?
I really look up to him.
Who takes long in the shower?
Oh, disagree there. Okay. Who is likely to say sorry first? Oh, nice. Okay. Who has the best sense of humour? Okay. Who is most likely to get to the airport and forget their passport? Oh, disagreeing there.
No way. Hey.
No way.
When we first met, he lost his ticket.
But that was once in 12 years.
We had to go
no
back
way.
to the airport.
No.
We'll agree to disagree.
Who is least likely to survive alone on a desert island? Really? Well, I'm sorry, I have to stop this a minute. Why come, James?
Because
you wouldn't eat.
Unless it's working with the computer and driving, I'm not much good at anything else to do with my hands.
He didn't mention me in any of those things. Did you see?
Okay.
He doesn't even know.
That was a compliment to
He
you,
doesn't
by the
even know where his socks are or
let's
anything.
just finish
He needs
off.
me for everything.
Who's the most attractive? Oh, look at them, so cute. They put each other. Sorry, I'm getting off. Okay. They're so cute. Who is the worst at getting up in the morning? Really, Helena?
Absolutely.
With grumpy pants.
Absolutely.
Okay. And finally, who dresses the best?
Okay, let me change that one. Okay.
Yes. You have to be. It's true.
Okay, well, I have to
true.
say, guys at home, you did pretty well, really, really good. And I noticed the things that they did disagree on in the last quiz was actually a compliment to each other, which was really sweet. However, they did get a few questions wrong in the first part of the show. So there were 2 forfeits. So I'm only going to make them do the one. There was going to be a rap, but because they did so well, we put the rap aside.
Thank God
but
for that.
I would like them to sing a duet together.
A duet.
Yes.
We can't sing.
So, what would you like to sing to one another?
We can sing Encarnacion.
Do you need a couple of seconds just to compose yourselves?
Let me see. I ate some bugs. I ate some bugs.
No, they won't know.
Listen, that song I sang for you in front of thousands of people. Every time our eyes meet.
Oh dear, don't you know any songs?
You chose
Every
the
little
wrong
thing that you do.
Baby,
I ate some bugs.
don't remember the rest.
I ate some grass. Okay.
How does it start?
Don't know.
Look into my eyes.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
You will see
What
what you mean.
To me.
Search your heart.
And then we know it's true.
Look into my search your heart. And when you find me there, you'll search no
That'll
more.
do.
Yeah.
Up to here.
You'll search no more.
Right, so they finally decided on a song. So now, James and Helena, over to you.
Look into my eyes, you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart. 1, 2, 3, go.
Look into my eyes. You're in a different tone. Okay.
You will see what you mean to me.
Hold on. Look into my eyes. You have to follow my voice. Okay, let's go.
Well, that was a complete disaster. I think they're going to have to practice a bit more at home. They're not really the singing type, are they? Never mind. But at least you tried. So I would say they did complete their forfeit. So it's been brilliant getting to know you better.
It's been a pleasure.
Now, just before we go, what may be your top tips for a great relationship would you give to your viewers tonight?
From me, always meet halfway and things will work out. Always meet halfway, be humble.
Be humble, okay.
Yes.
And meet halfway. And James, how about you?
For all the men out there, I can only speak for the men. It's important that you don't say this is how I am. Try to be better. Try to improve. Try to be a better man, a better boyfriend, better husband. That includes you learning how to talk more, learning how to open up more. That if that's what it takes, do it. Whatever it takes, do it to make your relationship better.
Right. Okay, well, thanks so much for coming on the show. It's been great interviewing you both. And who knows, maybe they'll invite me back one day again to do
One
a
day.
Yeah. Maybe when you go to Hong Kong. I'd love to come with you.
Oh, we want to say goodbye to our friends in Hong Kong. We love them very much.
All right, guys, so I hope you have enjoyed the show and also that you've gotten to know your host of the Love Talk show even better. And if you do want more information about this program, what's the website?
lovetalkshow.tv.
And if you'd like to email?
lovelab@lovetalkshow.tv.
Okay, so great to be here with you and we'll see you again next time on the Love Talk show. Bye for now.